Alright then everyone, here we go. Today we're stepping in the cutthroat world of flipping used cars. Can I build my dealership from a total dump into a car flipping empire? Probably not, but we're going to have a good time trying. So welcome everyone to Car Dealer Simulator, where every rusty clunker could be your next gold mine or maybe your next money pit. Who knows? But this is my very first run, so expect some bad purchases, some shady deals, and hopefully a few charge profits along the way. So if you enjoy these kind of games, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, and if you want to see me build this into a full-blown series, let me know in the comments. Now I have totally gone the wrong direction to start with, but yeah, so we have just been contacted by Sam and we've got to make our way over to the shop apparently, which I assume is this rusty old building here. So our main goal of this series and of this game, hold on, Sam's calling.
Good thing you're here. I had to step out and take care of something, but I've got your first job. I found an amazing deal. The client's already on board, so everything's set. See that towing trailer in the yard? Grab it and go pick up that piece of mechanical beauty. You know the deal. It's a chunk of junk, but if you fix it right, we'll pull some cash out of it. Don't waste time. Get moving.
Okay, looks like we've got to pick up this trailer over here. First of all, wow, my sensitivity is far too high, so we're definitely going to tone that down a little bit. Controls, sensitivity, we'll go down for about 5, I reckon. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's a little bit better. Okay, so we've got a reverse park close to the trailer. Up to the trailer, when the arrow turn green, stop. Exit the vehicle and interact with the hot hitch, or we can do it from the car. Okay, got it. Perfect. So yeah, as I was saying, we are planning in this series to turn this pretty rundown looking car dealership into a thriving empire. Now, I don't know a lot about this game, but I know there's a lot you can do in regards to repairing the cars and everything. So I'm definitely looking forward to all of that. I will probably be having some guide videos alongside this playthrough as well. I thought we'd start off with a Let's Play series. So let's go ahead and get this all hitched up. So there we go.
Nice job, kid. Listen, the deal with this client is all set. Now we just need to pick up the car. But before you head out, drive over to the station and fuel up your ride. If you get stuck in the middle of nowhere, you won't be much use to anyone.
That's very true, Sam. Very true. Okay, so let's head over to what they call the gas station. I would call it a petrol station because I'm over from the United Kingdom and that's what we call it.
Oh, God, you wouldn't along getting frostbite. And these new shocks that I got as well. You see, I had to turn the hill just up to my other side.
But we're going to head over there, fill up our car, and go and pick up our first little car to make some money, I guess. Sorry, I'm just going to squeeze through here. Perfect. Okay, so pick up the fuel boring gun, or the fuel nozzle as we would call it.
I had to turn the hill just
from the dispenser and open up, refuel. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Who needs instructions? We'll just back this up a little bit. Perfect. Okay, let's get this thing full of fuel. Open cover, attach fuel and gun. We have to head over here, I guess. Interact with this. On autofill. Depends how much money we got. How much money have we actually got? 500 down there at the bottom left hand corner. Okay, so pump fuel. Just gotta hold this down. So we'll just fill it up. We've got plenty of cash. So finish and pay, and a nice little achievement there as well. So perfect. So there are 94 achievements on this game as well. So I am half tempted to try and complete all the achievements in this game. So that's something, if you want to kind of have me continue through in this series, let me know. But we're going to head over here now and find our first little rusty old banger that we can take back. So we'll go ahead and do some reversing, I guess. Do you mind? That was a little bit out of order, wasn't it? It put me way off them. I was doing quite well until you got in the way. We'll just reverse this over here. Oh, okay. Towing and using a tow dolly. While in the car, press X to extend the ramps. Drive up the vehicle you want to tow. When the trailer gets close to the front wheels, the vehicle will automatically jump onto the ramp and then detach it with X. Nice. Okay, we'll just get this straightened up a little bit. We'll lower the ramps down and hopefully that should jump on. Perfect. Okay, so I've picked up our first car. So we now need to take the car back to the yard and get it all repaired, I guess. So let's go ahead. We'll head on over this way. I think we'll take a different route. Interesting fact. So obviously I've watched a couple of shows and played a lot of video games based in America, and I noticed that you all have the stop signs. We don't tend to have them in the UK. We have either roundabouts and traffic lights. Obviously you do have traffic lights over in America as well. But yeah, we don't really have them stop signs. Apparently it's against the law. You can get fined for not stopping at them.
Beauty? Listen, don't worry about the mechanics, but make sure you clean it up with the pressure washer and snap a few good pics. Remember, if it's gonna sell, it needs to shine.
Oh, noted. So yeah, as I was saying, I hear that you can actually get fined or like get a ticket or something for not stopping up the signs. Is that something that's, you know, true, or is that just something that kind of happens in films and stuff? I'm very intrigued, so let me know. Okay, let's get this thing nice and clean, I guess. Scanner, we can scan to make sure it's clean, I guess. Blah, blah. Rotate nozzle, let's just give it a clean, I guess. Ah, there we go. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Tab. Ah, okay, foam. That's what we want. So do we need to, have I done this wrong? Have I got to deattach this car? Yes, I have. Okay, so yeah, that's what I did wrong. I didn't actually deattach the car, so probably better if we did that. We'll leave that there just because we'll probably have to pick it up. But let's apply this foam, I guess. This is going to be extremely satisfying. So, does anyone else wash their own car? Do they take it to a car wash and get someone else to do it? Me, honestly, most of the time I take it to a car wash. Every now and then, I do like to wash the car myself. I do find it quite satisfying. It just depends if I'm either lazy or got the time, really. It depends. But yeah, let me know. Yeah, I want to get this covered in foam completely from top to bottom, front to back. I want to make sure we get the roof as well. Okay, so now we need to rinse the foam off the water. So we go over here to water, scanner. Oh, okay. The scanner works now. Guess we can see what's been rinsed and what hasn't. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll probably, with this scanner anyway, we should hopefully never miss a spot. We'll just take our time. We'll rinse all this off. Hopefully it looks a bit cleaner than it did before. We'll turn that scanner off. That kind of color was kind of annoying me a little bit. Yeah, we'll give this a nice good rinse. I think now we've just got the front to do. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we are definitely down some achievements, so that's good. And yeah, it looks 10 times better. It does. Oh, okay, so we can open the trunk, or as we call it in the UK, the boot. And then what have we got here? I'm sure I saw something else. Drive. Oh, it does start and drive. Ah, okay. So it does start and drive. Let's go ahead and move the car, I guess. I'm not exactly sure where we're moving it to, but we'll just back it into the garage. It says move the car, and I have, and nothing's happened. So yeah, let's we have to move the car over there by the looks of it. So repair. Okay, so use tool, focus mode, disassemble. To be honest, I don't think anything needs doing by the looks of it, so it all looks pretty good. There's no obvious warnings or anything, but we'll just head on over here. Oh, that was pretty cool. Tablet with T, and we got to take some photos apparently. So points captured for the vehicle. Okay, let's just get this nicely in its parking space. There we go. That is pretty good like that. Okay, so tablet, photo, camera. So we've got to take points of all of this, I assume. So we're going to go ahead and capture that one there. That's captured all of those points. We're going to do another one here as well. That looks pretty good. We'll do one of the back. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good actually. We'll get a nice one a bit further away. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Okay, so now what do we need to do? Put up an ad. So we're going to head into our office, which, wow, this place definitely needs a little bit of a sort out. A nice fairly big office though. Definitely could do with some work, tidying it up a bit, but it's usable for now, so that's fine. So what have we here? Online car marketplace, selling a car. To post an ad. First park the car in a designated area in the parking lot. Then open used cars app on your PC. Go to apps tab. Click on add new advertisement. Select vehicle, add photos, fill in the details, etc. Okay, let's go for it then. So we've got any mail? No, we haven't. That's fine. We've got car shop, upgrades, bank. Oh, let's have a look at the upgrades. So we've got car wash, office. Office 2 requires reputation level 3. Okay, so we've got a reputation level to go through. Pretty good. We've got employees, tutorials, vehicle. What have we got over here? Okay, so Dolly, Off-Rider, Apex Motors, Vanguard, radio. Okay, so Did it say car shop? Yeah, car shop, your ads, add new advertisement. We want to go for the Vanguard white. We've got all the images there. Technical condition, we've got 58% drivable. Obviously, I don't think we've unlocked any of the actual mechanics and repair of the vehicles yet, so we won't worry too much about that. But market value is 3,600. I think for our first little car, we'll take a little bit of a hit. As far as I know, it hasn't really cost us anything to actually buy it or pick it up. Only a few dollars here to actually put some fuel in the car. So yeah, we'll do that, post the advertisement, and there we go. So that's done. So we can switch off our PC. It's definitely a nice looking car right here as well. Anyone can tell me what kind of car this looks like. I do recognize it, but I'm not very good with my sort of American classic muscle car look. Not really sure what car that is, but if you do know, let me know. So opening and closing a company. Turn the sign hanging on the door to open and close company. Customers come between 7 and 7. When it's open, at the top of the HUD, you will find an icon indicating whether the company is open. Speed up time to the next day to go and sleep in the back room. Okay, let's go ahead and open up. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, as we can see in the top left. So I guess we'll just wait for a customer and go ahead and sell it. We could, while we're waiting for a customer, let's have a look and see what cars they're going to be available for. Say we'll go for 2,000. Hopefully we'll sell that one for around 3,500. So if we go for 2,500, we should have quite a little bit of profit left over to obviously repair the vehicle and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and search that and see what we have available, see what we can buy. So we've got another Vanguard over here. We've got what else have we got? Oh, that's got quite high mileage. Shows that one there. That's got extremely high mileage on that, but I am half tempted to, yeah, kind of risk it. I do like a high mileage car. Oh, so we have 3 attempts to negotiate the car price. Enter amounts in the appropriate field. The number of remaining attempts is visible in the bottom right of the negotiation window. The client will react to your offers. Try to get close to their expectations to avoid losing the chance. The last attempt, gain extra chance by offering a gift. Okay, let's forget about that for the moment then. Looks like we have a customer and potentially have to do some negotiation. So let's go ahead. So, hi there, Teresa. Good day. I'm interested in your car. The listing states 3.5. I proposed 2,982. No, that's way too much of a loss. That is. We should have definitely put the listing price a bit higher. I should have known. Everyone always goes down first, don't they? But we'll go 3,400. 3,009. Okay, look, we'll take a really bad deal. We'll go for 3,200. I can still only go 3,200. Okay, accept. Take over 3,002. We'll do that. Perfect.
Well, kid, you really nailed it today. Did you see that reputation boost after the sale? Keep it up. The higher your reputation, the thicker your wallet. And that's what we're really playing for, right?
Oh, definitely, little Sam.
You've earned your rest today. Tomorrow, I'll show you some tricks of the trade. Remember, early bird catches the worm.
That is very true. Okay, so let's head off to bed. And start the next day. I really do want to buy a car though. Well, we've got some last minute deals here. Let's see what last minute deals we have over here. Okay, yeah, nothing I'm really interested in, to be honest. I'm looking for like a really good deal around sort of the 2,000 mark. Make a little bit of money off this. So what have we got? I reckon we should go for this one. What do you say? Let's schedule a meeting. So 56 drivable, visual condition poor. We can sort that out. That's not a problem. There's gasoline or petrol. Let's have a look. A pretty simple looking car. Nothing too major. High mileage though, but that's not too much of an issue. I think it's worth doing just to make some extra cash and build our reputation up. So let's schedule a meeting. So meeting is scheduled. I'm not sure if I've done that right, but we will soon figure it out. We're going to take a nap though. So to start a new day, interact with the couch. New day will begin at 7. Nothing left to do. Well, we could, as it's still pretty early in the day. Let's go and negotiate and pick up this car and we'll bring it back. We're going to take a risk because we're kind of jumping ahead of what the story and I assume the mini tutorial sent us, but we like taking risks, so we're going to go for it. Let's go ahead and pick up this car. Try and get it for a lot lower than what it's on sale for. We'll see what we can do. You're right there, mate. I'm not very good at driving this. This is a little bit awkward to drive. It doesn't turn very quickly at all. Oh, just ran a red light. So does anyone, when they're playing games similar to this and they're actually driving around, does anyone actually stick by traffic lights and rules and stuff like that, or do they just drive exactly like this, how they please? I'm very intrigued to know who actually, if anyone does follow how they're actually supposed to drive. So let's see, where are we going? Around here somewhere. I'm not sure I'm going the right way, but we're soon going to figure it out. We haven't. We need to be down there. That's right. We'll just take a shortcut. What's the worst that can happen? See, nothing. Go on, off you go. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't see you there. Did not see you there at all. That's my terrible driving. That'll do for now. Let's go and have a word. So, hello, Linda. Car price is that. We're going to go for a nice low. Let's just really push the boat out. Okay. I thought that might have been taking the mick too much. There's no need to laugh in my face, though. That's quite rude. How about 15? Let's go 17. Not 11,700. That's a bit harsh. Let's go 17. How about we come to an agreement? 17, 11. Yeah, I'm not going to argue over the 11. You have that. Perfectly fine.
Good job. Good job.
Lovely. Okay, let's go ahead and pick this car up then. So let's get the ramps out. Hook up the car and let's go. Okay, so I need to remember where our actual shop was, because I can't remember. There is some sort of bug. If you look in the top left hand corner, there seems to be a marker saying 145 meters, and it's kind of stuck on the minimap as well. So that's a weird little bug, but we can figure that out. So we need to go this way. Pretty straightforward to get back, actually, to be fair. We've got a little home icon on a minimap. So pretty easy to find. Yeah, that's my fault. I ran a red light. Sorry. We can just drive through here. Let's not go all the way around. Okay, so we can park this off here. We can drop this. It's still fairly early in the day. Let's go and give this a quick wash. We'll stick it into the workshop and then we'll sleep and start the next day fresh. It's probably the best thing to do. No point in finishing early because the day is still young. So far, my first impression of this game is, so far there's quite a lot to do on it. I definitely know there's more to come. I'm definitely excited to see what more there is to it. Definitely excited to delve into the upgrades, seeing what we can make of this game. So there we go. Okay, definitely need some bodywork, a little bit of rust, little bits like that. But that's fine. We can sort that out. Just do a quick little J-turn there. Okay, so let's have a little investigation, see what we can do on this repair section of the car. So use tool focus, radial menu, so disassemble, remove rust with rust and metal sandpaper. Okay, so where do I get? Okay, putty, sandpaper, paint spray, sandpaper, putty sandpaper. So we want to go for this, I guess. Let's go ahead and remove this rust then. Oh no, we've just, oh dear. What have I done here? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I've done a bad thing somewhere. So, okay. Can we crouch at all? We can. Perfect. Okay, I can actually see what I'm doing a little bit better now. But that's good. Get rid of this rust. Oh, a nice bit of body filler there already. I've got a little bit of rust over here. Any rust on the back of the car? Doesn't look like it, actually. The back looks not too bad, to be honest. Just the wheel arches and the seals, which is quite normal of an old car. It's always the wheel arches and the door seals and stuff that go. We've got quite a bit of filler down there, to be honest. So we'll check out this putty sandpaper and see what that does as well after. Maybe I'll get rid of some of this. But yeah, this whole side of the car looks like it's just filler. We've got more rust over here. Look, more rust and more filler. Might as well give that a sand as well. Give that a new fresh bit of paint. Okay, so that's all done. So apply putty with the spatula. Okay, where do we need to place all this putty then? I guess we just do it in the same places where just sanded, I guess. We'll get rid of all of this. Make it nice and smooth. Okay, so now we need to finish with the putty sandpaper. So definitely a long old process, but that's fine. Do this very quickly. We'll get this all done. We'll get it painted. And I think the bodywork should look good as new. Probably do have another wash after you painted it, to be honest, but at least now we can actually see the rust. That's the main aim. Yeah, okay, so we've done that lot. Now for this side. So let's go ahead, get this done. Okay, now for some paint. So paint spray. I assume it's the same color. Yeah, so it just automatically does the same color, which is nice. So we'll get this painted. Okay, so that's all done. We'll put that back. Perfect. So can we repair the engine side of things yet, or shall we not do that for today? I think we should just take a nap. Maybe the next day it will explain how we can do all of that. I think it's probably going to be the best thing to do. At least we got all the bodywork done. It's looking quite nice now.
Hey, kid. Well rested? You know, I was thinking, since you're doing such a great job boosting our reputation in town, maybe it's time to work on our image a bit, too. Did you see that old sign above the entrance? Exactly. It could use a little upgrade. Something fresh to catch the eye.
I couldn't agree with you more, Sam. It does look a little bit worse for wear, so let's see what we can do then. So it's pointed us to the computer, but I don't really know what I'm doing. It says design the sign, brand customization. Okay, so we have to come up with a car dealer name. I think we should leave that to you guys in the comments. You tell me what you want the name to be, but we'll go ahead. If you leave a comment down below of ideas for the car dealership name, and then the most liked comment by the time the next episode comes out, then possibly in the third episode we will end up changing that name, and I'll go ahead and get that name all changed. But let's change our font. So not many fonts to choose from. They're all pretty much the same. Do kind of like this one. We'll go for this one, I think. Or no, we want to go more professional, I think. Font 2, quite bold, nice and stand out. We'll determine the size and everything, character spacing, once we have our name. So let's go for, see what we have here for bevel type. Half circle, convex, concave, engraved, kind of seems like a good idea. Oh, okay, so yeah, kind of want it standing out a little bit. Bevel size, we'll go for quite big, I think. Bevel segments, can't really see that doing anything as of yet. That's pretty cool. Font color, I think we'll go for, and we select, we just have to keep going through them. We definitely want to go for a green, just because that follows the brand. The extrude color, we'll go for a nice black, make it nice and bold. Yeah, there we go, like that. And background color, we'll go for a white, quite possibly. Let's flick through and see what we have here. Oh, I do like that green, actually seems a bit better. I think we should just stick to white. I think the white looks pretty good. Not sure I like that green, actually. Yeah, that green there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to confirm those for now. And then, yeah, as I said, in the third episode, we're going ahead to change this name. The most liked idea and comment on the release of the second episode will get the rights for their name.
All right, that should do it. I'll wire you some money through MobiCash. Find yourself a good enough ride and make a deal. We'll see how much more we can squeeze out of it.
Okay, perfect. I think we've already done that. I've already jumped up. Find an ad for a vehicle you're interested in and schedule an appointment. Okay, let's go ahead and buy another vehicle, I guess. We've already got one in the workshop, but let's go ahead and purchase another one. So buying a car, we're already way ahead of that. So yeah, we have kind of jumped the gun a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's see what we have here in the last chances. We go ahead for another one. Oh, we'll go for this one. This one over here looks quite nice. I reckon we can get a good deal out of this one. So we'll go ahead and schedule a meeting there. We'll grab our car on our trailer. We'll go ahead and pick it up. I think it's literally just down the road. We might even be able to drive it. Let's take a walk. We'll just drive it back. It's only down the road, so it'll be nice and easy. Oh, that's a nice looking car. That's the one on our screensaver, isn't it? Oh, hello, Sarah. Price is 2,800 according to the ad. It is, but we're going to offer you 3,002. I reckon we can go for 3,000 again. Okay, we'll go for 3,200. 3,200 sounds like a good deal. We'll go for that. I didn't expect that much. Yeah, go for it. We'll make you happy. I'm glad you're happy. I will take this off your hands. We'll go and give this a wash, get it restored. Maybe do some engine repairs. We'll see how it all goes. Oh, this thing turns horribly. We've got to move this car from here. We'll park this one over here for now. Apparently we've got to move this one into here, so we're not going to wash it first. We're just going to drive this one straight into the workshop. Cool, maybe we get on to some engine repairs. Okay.
How's the client? I hope he wasn't whining too much. All right, let's take a look at that beauty and see what needs fixing. There's a scanner on the table. Just run it over and you'll know exactly what's going on under the hood. No BS. Tech doesn't lie.
Okay. Okay, so some tools like scanner, when you pick it up out of your inventory, press tab key to select it, scan the car by pressing E. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll hold down car scanner. So E scan car. Okay, so yeah, looks like we've got 2008 miles. We definitely need to give it a wash and polish. Bodywork is terrible. Needs a new battery. Fuse are okay. So yeah, there's quite a little bit of work that needs doing to this car. We have got quite a bit of money, which is good. But I think what we should do is
It's worth checking the exhaust on cars. Holy ones sputter, and the profit will disappear faster than you think. Grab some repair tape, patch that thing up, and the car will run like new. And us, we'll save a few bucks. And that's what this business is all about.
Well, that's a little bit of a dodgy way of doing things, but yeah. Okay, so what I want to do is move this one out of the way. And I think we should go ahead and repair this booty right here. I'm not sure if this is going to mess up the whole sort of tutorial story way of doing things, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Okay, so yeah, definitely needs a little bit of work here. Needs a polish, bits and pieces like that. So we've got spatula, sandpaper, paint spray. Oh, okay, so we can go ahead and put those in there. Got to be some polish somewhere, surely. Okay, so let's put that back. Can't seem to find any polish or anything like that. Okay, so nope. Open the trunk, there's nothing in there. So let's go ahead and repair the car. Workshop upgrade required. Oh, okay, so yeah, we need to upgrade the workshop. So yeah, okay, we'll leave this car for now then. We need to do some workshop upgrades before we can start repairing that stuff. So we'll go ahead and put that back. We'll put this back into the workshop. We'll repair the exhaust. We'll get the tutorial done. First of all, I think is probably the smart thing to do. So we need to go and buy some tape from over there. We could take this one little one for a drive. Let's just take this little car for a drive. So let's go ahead and buy some sealing tape then. Oh, this car does not want to steer at all. It's horrible. Here we go. So browse goods. Let's see what we've got. So we've got clutches, shock absorbers, brake discs, radiators, manifolds, exhausts. Okay, components. We've got fuses, plate repair kit, exhaust repair tape. Okay, so that's what we needed. Let's buy a couple of those. Items bought. Perfect. Okay, so exhaust repair tape. Lovely. So that's all we needed. So we can head back and find and repair exhaust pipe. See, we did buy two, which is quite lucky really, because I just guessed we might need more than one. It's a good job we bought more than one. So let's head back and find the repairs, or find the leaks, shall we say, so we can actually repair them. Okay, so mechanical repairs. Enter focus mode by clicking LB on a part. Use RB to go back to the previous view. Change the tool using radio menu. Okay, find a leak. Select the spray tool. Hold left mouse button to move cursor along the exhaust. Once the leak is found, click on it to apply tape. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead then. So we'll go like this. We'll go for this one. I guess it's here somewhere. We'll spray all of this, see if we can find where the leak's coming from. There's a leak up there. Okay, we found that one. And there's a big old leak there as well. Okay, so yeah, it is quite obvious once you do it, so that's pretty cool. We'll do this. Assemble, disassemble. So disassemble maybe. Can we disassemble this? Nope. Yeah, we've got the spray. Zoom, orbit. Is there anything underneath? I hope not, but you could do that. No, I think it's just then two parts on the top, isn't it, that we need to kind of repair. Okay, so once we do that, can we go ahead and rust and metal sandpaper, car scanner. Okay, so we've got tape here. Very durability. One roll is enough for 5 uses. I didn't realize that. Okay, so repair. We've got the exhaust here. We've got a leak there and a leak there. Oh, okay. Yep. See, this is why you should actually read the tutorial instructions. It shows you actually what to do.
Good riddance. But don't fool yourself. It ain't permanent. We could fix those parts, but we'd have to drop some cash on a workshop. Well, we do what we can with what we got.
Okay, so now we need to go and give it a wash.
There's a junkyard just outside Winston Spring. If you find some time, check it out. Maybe you'll find something worthwhile there. Just don't mention nothing to the clients, all right?
Interesting. Okay, so we can use a junkyard for second-hand parts that we can use to replace instead of buying new ones. That's pretty cool. Let's give this car a wash. I'm going to show you we can sell it, try and make a bit of a profit. Nice, easy fix to start our business up. Sounds pretty good.
Kid, that car might be clean, but the rust ruins the whole impression. Now, I wouldn't be as successful if I didn't know how to deal with it. Head back to the workshop. You'll find everything you need to get rid of that rusted beast. Oh, and look for a flashlight on the table. It might come in handy.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get rid of all this rust then, I guess. Yeah, we should have done this before we started the other car. It's teaching us how to actually play the game. Okay, so there should be a flashlight somewhere. Okay, so part of the car in repair zone. Pick up the tool from the table, press E key. Yeah, timber to washer mode. Under the X button is a scanner that will help you finish the job. Tools can quickly switch using radio menu. Remove rust with rust and metals sandpaper. Apply putty, sand putty. Yeah, paint restore. Yeah, we've done that. Anyway, okay. So we picked up the flashlight. Not entirely sure why we picked up the flashlight, but we did. Toggle flashlight. So unless this is to do something, not sure. Okay. So tool menu, we'll go car scanner. So polished, bodywork, nothing on there. Okay. So you've already seen me do this once. So I'll quickly run through, get all of this done. Might end up just doing the whole car, to be honest. It looks terrible. And then we'll go ahead and see if it tells us how to actually polish the car. That'd be nice. Okay, so that's it all done. Look, it looks 100 times better now, actually. Now it's all washed and all the bodywork's all restored. So that looks all pretty good. We've now got to move the car and I assume sell it. So we're slowly but surely going to start progressing. Let's go ahead and just pop this in its parking space. Perfect. Okay, we might as well get rid of this one as well, I guess. This one's all been polished and restored. There isn't much we can do with this one, so we might as well sell this one as well, make a little bit more money out of it. In fact, no, this is the first car we bought, so this one I'm going to keep. And as we upgrade our skill points and reputation and unlock more stuff, we're just going to keep modifying this car more, and we're just going to keep that car as our first car throughout the whole series. I think that is going to be more of a better nostalgic thing to do, so that's what I've decided we're doing. We'll take some pictures here. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to put up an ad now for that car. Hopefully someone will come and buy it. So let's go ahead, do this again. So car shop, I'm going to go your ads. Let's car UMC red. Pictures are here. Visual condition excellent. Competitiveness of the offer. Too high a price decreases customer interest. Plus 5% bonus. 7 out of 7 photos. 7.5% for washed. So market value that. We're going to put it up 4.5 because we definitely don't want to make the same mistake again. Let's see what this does. Okay, so we've got this sort of green area here. Let's go for 4.5. That drops it down a little bit. 4.4 drops it down that much. So yeah, depending on what the price is. So let's go ahead and I think no, we should stick to our guns. We'll do 4.5. Boost it. Someone will offer us less than that anyway. We should have read that really, shouldn't we? I think we skipped that and it was quite important, but we shall see. Oi. What do you think you're doing? Huh? What are you damaging my car for? Come back here. Oh, I can't interrupt him again. How horrible of him. What has he actually done to my car? Half of me looks absolutely filthy. Could do with a real good clean and wash. Oh, I forgot to close the fuel cap, didn't I? Oh dear. We can detach that for now. Yes. Hello, Richard. You list price for 4.5. No, that's far too low. I'm sticking to my guns. 4.5 is what it is. I'm not taking this. I will do 4.2. No, sticking with 4.2. I'm sticking with 4.2. Sticking with 4.2. That's far too low for what I want. I want at least 4 for it. I'll settle at 4 and that's about it. Okay, so with our next car for sale, I think that will be a good time to end this episode, and we will reveal how much I actually sold this car for in the start of the next episode. So yeah, it's been Kryptonite here. I hope you've enjoyed Car Dealer Simulator. Don't forget to suggest a name down below. So make sure you hit this like button, make sure you subscribe as well so you don't miss any future videos. I'm going to have plenty of guys coming on this game as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching and I will see you in the next one.